The 2025 Nissan Leaf. This continues to be the cheapest electric vehicle in the United States. And throughout this video, I will be sharing with you resources, and I will touch on the $19 a month Colorado lease special for the Nissan Leafs. But for right now, let's just talk about the changes. And regarding the Leaf, the vehicle itself, it is unchanged. There are no new changes with it. This body style, it came out in 2018, and there are rumors that this vehicle will get redesigned in 2026. So the only real practical change that's going to affect buyers is going to be the lack of a $3,750 federal EV tax credit. The 2025 models are going to lose that, although 2024s will still qualify for that $3,750 EV tax credit. So pricing is the real change here, and the MSRP has also gone up by about $45, I believe. And just so you're acquainted with this Nissan Leaf, let's talk about the two trim levels that's going to be available to you. We have the base model S that's powered by a 40 kilowatt hour battery pack, and that will give you 147 horsepower. Then you step up to the SV Plus. Now you get a 60 kilowatt hour battery pack with 214 horsepower, and both of these vehicles will come with front wheel drive only. The base S model is going to come with 149 miles of range, while the SV will give you 212 miles of range. So the range is certainly the drawback with these Nissan Leafs, but I'm sure we already know this by now. That first generation Leaf, I remember a lot of people pre-pandemic, they would buy them used for like $7,000, and I believe the range was around 70 to 80 miles. So this is at least double that, if not a bit more. And it's something where people either lease it cheap or they buy it used and they use it as a local city car. But then again, you can also look into plug-in hybrids as well if you're just going to use this around town. But I guess the real value comes from a dirt cheap lease. You know, you're getting a new electric vehicle under full factory warranty, and you're able to lease it for next to nothing. Granted, that depends heavily on where you live though. And as promised at the beginning of this video, here are some resources to help you find the best deals and to negotiate the best leases as well. So there is a broker named AutoCompanion who is offering a free leasing calculator, which shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can qualify for in your local zip code. This is one of the most powerful tools that a consumer can use. And because the lease is going to change drastically depending on where you live and what incentives you can qualify for, everyone should use this calculator to enter in their zip code and to see all the discounts that they can get, because that's how you end up with the cheapest lease possible, is by stacking dealer discounts on top of incentives. All right, so a base model S is going to start at about 29 grand. The SV is going to be approximately $37,000. And those cheap leases, it's going to apply to that base model S. And regarding the $19 a month Colorado lease special, it's as you would expect. It's not really $19 a month because you have to pay your taxes and fees up front, which I don't recommend doing this. If you have perfect credit, you can just do a sign and drive lease. You can just roll in all of those taxes and fees into your lease, which all of that was about $1,500, I believe. So the lease was for 24 months. You take $1,500 divided by 24 months, it's about $60. So effectively you're paying between $80 to $100 a month for the Nissan Leaf in Colorado. And the reason why the lease is particularly cheap in Colorado is because they have some type of $8,100 tax credit. Now, unfortunately, this tax credit does not show up on AutoCompanion's calculator. I have no idea why. The dealership that was advertising this crazy deal, the name was Tynant's Nissan of Aurora, Colorado, I probably butchered that name, but I'll have it on the screen for you. It was this dealership advertising this deal, and in their fine print, they do show an $8,100 Colorado state EV tax credit. I remember on the Lease Hacker forum, I saw someone lease the new Hummer, which is a six-figure EV SUV. You got that for like $780 a month in Colorado, which during the pandemic, people were paying over $250,000 for those Hummer EVs, and now people are leasing them for $700-800 a month. That's just crazy. Anyway, hopefully AutoCompanion's calculator does update, and yes, lease programs, they change every month. This $19 a month deal, it applies to a 2025 base model S Leaf, and it lasts until July 31st, 2024. Fortunately, AutoCompanion's calculator does update every month to keep up with the latest lease programs, but yeah, I don't know why that additional EV tax credit doesn't show up on their calculator. And I get it, a base model Leaf, it's going to be pretty Spartan, all right? It's going to come with 16-inch steel wheels, some cloth seats, a basic audio system with 4 speakers, an 8-inch infotainment screen, but it will come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Fortunately, you do get all of the useful safety tech as standard, like blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert. But anyway, AutoCompanion, he doesn't just offer that calculator, he is also a broker, one of the largest brokers in the United States, and he helps consumers get phenomenal deals by charging a broker fee. So he essentially acts as a middleman, and he has multiple dealerships that he's partnered with. And if you're having a tough time hacking a Nissan Leaf lease deal, then AutoCompanion can help you out. His partner dealerships, they are offering 10% off MSRP on both trim levels of the Leaf, and incentives are going to stack on top of that dealer discount. And he is located in Washington, D.C. He can ship nationwide, but that's something you have to pay extra for. And if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of his broker fee. So hopefully you appreciate all of this knowledge, this information, and these resources. I try to go above and beyond what the mainstream has to offer, and I try to provide my audience with useful tools so they can do research and they can get the best deals possible in this ridiculous car market. So if you appreciate that, make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.